I love myself enough to take care of myself. I love myself enough to go to the gym. I love myself enough to eat healthy. I love myself enough to live in a clean environment. I love myself enough to live my dream life. I love myself enough to take the actions that are necessary to improve my life. I believe in myself enough to live a good life. I believe in myself enough to live my dream life. I believe in myself enough to make my dreams come true. It all starts with your environment, internal and external. You are drained and burnt out because you are giving in to the distractions, because you are giving in to the negativity, because you are letting the content control you and program you. Hi, did you forget how powerful you are? Did you forget how much power that you hold? Did you forget that you are the creator of your own life and that this life is yours to live and that you can literally live it however you want to live it? Did you become the victim in your life? Did you become the victim to your circumstances? Did you fall into the belief that, oh, this is just how my life is. I have to settle. I have to live my life like this because this is what life is presenting to me. Therefore, this is my life. Therefore, that's it. And you're settling. Did you forget that you can change your life at any given moment in time? Did you forget that you are the creator of your reality? Did you forget that life is literally a game? And you are the main character in this game of life. And because you are the main character and this is your story, okay, not only are you the main character, you are the main character, the writer, and the director, okay? Yes, I filmed a video about this before. Check it out if you want. If you're feeling dissatisfied with where you are in your life, look no further. This is the video for you. Okay, now you might be here wondering, why should I listen to this girl? If you're wondering that, what are you doing here? Sorry, I don't know why I said that. I don't know. I don't really know what credentials to give you, but I was depressed as I fell into the victim mindset, the victim mentality. I was living my life stuck in cycles, stuck on repeat. I was falling victim to my circumstances. I became so depressed, so depressed and burnt out to the fact that I became very suicidal and almost acted on it. And then, like the power of God or the universe or something existed and woke me the fuck back up and made me realize that I am the main character in my life and I can do whatever I want to do with my life as long as I leave fear aside. Fear isn't real. It's an illusion. It feels real, yes. And if you align with it, yeah, you will attract more circumstances to be fearful of because the law of attraction is real. Yes, what you focus on, you will manifest more of. Your feelings are the key to your manifestations. Anyway, you might be like, who is this girl? Why should I listen to her? Well, I was really depressed and I completely turned my life around. So I do think I have some credentials here. Anyway, yeah, so just keep watching. Hi, babe. You are the main character of your life. Okay? Okay. This life is a game. I think we've heard this a lot, or I've heard this a lot. I've watched so many videos about this. I think it's so fun, this concept, the game of life. Also, there's a book, The Game of Life and How to Win It by Florence Scovel Shinn. I think that's their name, and I think that's the title of this book. I don't know, it's a really good book. I really recommend it. It's really good. Ooh, one of my favorites. I should read or listen to that again. There's a free audiobook of it on YouTube. Yeah, no, life is a game. If you adopt this mindset, life becomes so much easier. Okay, there are two main things we are going to cover. We've got your thoughts create your reality, aka the law of attraction, the law of assumption, manifestation, etc., 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 okay? And quantum physics. The other thing number 2, your 5 senses are how we experience this reality in the physical. So let's cover it. Let's get to it. Okay, so the basics. This life is a game. You are the main character. You are not your physical body. You are more than your physical body. Your physical body is how you experience this life. Your physical body is the vessel that allows you to experience this life. In this physical body, we have 5 senses. Woo, did you know that? I'm sure you did. We have sight, we have taste, we have touch, we have sound, and we have smell. All of these senses are how we experience our life. We're gonna come back to that in a moment, but I need to say a very important thing. Your life is a sum of these 2 things. Environment. Now you may be like, I thought you said 2 things. Environment is 1 thing. Gotcha. Your internal environment and your external environment. There you go. Now we got 2. However, it's kind of a trick because it kind of is 1 thing because your thoughts create your reality. Your beliefs create your reality. Your internal environment, your mind, creates your external environment. And vice versa. However, it starts with the mind. The ego is what identifies with the external. The beliefs that you hold about yourself dictate everything about your life. If you believe that you are worthy of good things, you will receive good things. If you believe that you are capable of achieving success, if you believe you are capable of reaching for the stars, if you believe that you are capable of living and achieving your wildest dreams, you will receive your wildest dreams and live this out to be. If you believe you are not worthy of success, you are not capable of success, you're not good enough, you're not good at doing big things, you can't do big things, you're small, you're gonna stay small due to the fact that your beliefs create your reality. Your internal environment creates your external environment. If you do not believe you are capable of big things, you're not going to try to achieve these big things. You will sit in complacency because there's no point trying. Who are you to do all that? Why would you achieve X, Y, and Z? Your internal environment creates your external environment. If you sit in complacency because you do not believe in yourself, I'm sure your external environment is going to reflect that, and your habits are going to reflect that. Your lifestyle is going to reflect that. This is all external environment. If you don't believe in yourself, you're not going to reach for the stars. You're going to sit in complacency. If you don't believe that you are good enough, that you are worthy enough of good things, you're not going to take care of yourself. You're not going to fuel your body with the most optimal nutrition that it needs. You're not going to move your body in the way that it craves. You're not going to exercise your mind in the way that it needs. If you don't believe in yourself, you're likely going to sit in complacency. You're likely going to overindulge. You're likely going to give in to temptation. You are likely going to give in to instant gratification, instant dopamine, binging Netflix, TikTok, YouTube, scrolling your life away. Eating junk food, rotting on the couch, rotting in your bed, not moving your body, wasting your days away, numbing your mind, numbing the pain away, numbing yourself to the fact that you are distracting yourself so that you forget that you are distracting yourself in the first place. The distractions make you forget. And while you let yourself forget, you marinate in the distraction, the temptation, you then begin to forget that you're forgetting. Your mind, when you are consuming endless content, scrolling, becomes very cluttered, full of nonsense, full of nothing. Literally, you don't need to be consuming the content that you're consuming. Your internal environment creates your external environment and vice versa, but it all stems with the mind. If you do not believe in yourself, your lifestyle is going to reflect this. Your subconscious mind doesn't know the difference between what is real and what is fake. Doesn't know the difference between fact and fiction. This is why I say it is true, vice versa. Your external creates your internal as well. The content that you are consuming, the information you are putting in your mind. Remember, I brought up the 5 senses. The words that you hear, the sights that you see, content, environment, people, entertainment, etc., all goes straight to the subconscious. It's all programming to the mind. Everything that you absorb, which is why it is crucial to take care of your mental hygiene. If your subconscious mind doesn't know the difference between real and fake, fact or fiction, why are you binging reality TV shows? Why are you binging dramas? Why are you binging horror stories? Why are you giving all of your energy, focus, and attention to the gossip and drama of celebrities online? Why are you focusing your attention on everything negative that's happening in the world? Your environment creates your reality, internal and external. The content you consume creates your reality. The content you consume programs your mind, your internal environment, and your internal environment creates your external environment. Your thoughts and beliefs create your reality. So what you consume creates your reality. Be conscious about what you are consuming. This doesn't just apply to content. Now we are bringing in the 5 senses. So the 5 senses: sight, taste, touch, smell, and sound. These 5 senses are how we experience life. A cluttered environment leads to a cluttered mind, and vice versa. A cluttered mind leads to a cluttered environment. Have you ever noticed that when your space is clean, you can think more clearly? And have you ever noticed that when your mental health has gone to shit, your environment is a mess, your home is a mess, everything is a mess, and then you find yourself spiraling? That is because your internal reflects your external, and vice versa. So, the things that you have control of in order to change your life is your environment, your internal and your external. Reprogram your subconscious mind. Change your beliefs. Affirm the affirmations that you wish to be true. Adopt the mindsets that you wish to adopt. Meditate. Change your internal environment. And I don't mean pretend to change it. I mean really tend to your mind. Stop consuming content that programs the negative thoughts. Your internal creates your external, and vice versa. The content you consume programs your mind. Additionally, the environment you surround yourself in will affirm whatever beliefs you hold to be true. If you believe that you are worthy of success, if you believe that you love yourself, if you know that you love yourself, if you believe that you are worthy of good things, if you believe you are worthy of achieving your dream life, how does that version of you live? They live in a clean home, right? A decluttered environment. And this is where your 5 senses come. A clean home visually is aesthetically pleasing. What does your dream life look like visually? Change your external environment to match your desired outcome, your desired reality. When you physically see, oh, I live in a clean environment, this affirms the belief to be true. I deserve good things. I deserve to live in a clean space. I love myself enough to live in a clean space. The dream life version of myself lives in a clean space, a clean environment. And it goes beyond just a clean environment. Smell. What kind of smells are in your home? Do you like candles? Do you like incense? If your home is clean, it definitely smells good. What are your favorite scents? Sound. What music do you listen to? What music excites you? Are the lyrics positively affirming, or are they negative and toxic? And then additionally, of course, the content that you consume, it'll like straight up go into your subconscious mind. So then that's sound, which programs your mind. Taste and touch. Do you eat healthy? Do you fuel your body with the optimal nutrition that it needs? Do you work out? Do you move your body? Do you go to the gym? Do you exercise? All of these things are lifestyle habits in the external environment that will affirm your internal beliefs. If you eat healthy and you go to the gym, if you live in a clean environment, if you're conscious about the content that you consume, if you listen to positive affirmations, motivational videos, you cut out the negative self-talk, you cut out the drama, the gossip, if you focus on the things that fuel you and energize you and fill you with light, if you really take care of yourself, all of these things affirm and reinforce the belief and prove the belief to be true. I love myself. I love myself enough to take care of myself. I love myself enough to go to the gym. I love myself enough to eat healthy. I love myself enough to live in a clean environment. I love myself enough to live my dream life. I love myself enough to take the actions that are necessary to improve my life. I believe in myself enough to live a good life. I believe in myself enough to live my dream life. I believe in myself enough to make my dreams come true. It all starts with your environment, internal and external. Your internal environment is what creates and manifests your external environment. So now you might be saying, okay, all of this sounds good, but like it takes a lot of work. I don't have the time. I don't have the energy. It's too hard. Maybe you can do that, but I can't. Okay, stop. I'm gonna stop you in your tracks right there. So your internal environment creates your external environment. Your thoughts create your reality. Your beliefs create your reality. If you believe that it's too hard to change your life, you're right. If you believe that you don't have the energy to change your life, you are right. I do want to tell you, if you are completely burnt out right now, give yourself a bit of rest. Like don't push yourself, don't overextend yourself. Be kind to yourself, love yourself, nurture yourself. Because you love yourself, reinforce those beliefs. But don't tell me it's too hard to change your life, that you don't have the time or the energy. These are limiting beliefs. You can change your beliefs create your reality. You're saying you don't have the time or the energy, okay, but you have time to scroll on TikTok several hours a day? Even if it's not several hours, an hour, I'm sure. Really? And you don't have the time. You are drained and burnt out because you are giving into the distractions, because you are giving into the negativity, because you are letting the content control you and program you. This is why you are drained. This is why you don't have the energy to change your life. This is why you don't believe in yourself. The content you are consuming is literally programming your mind. Be more conscious about the content you are consuming. And then going back to, I don't have the time, I don't have the energy. Really, you don't have the time? You're scrolling for hours a day, every day. If you still want to scroll, fine, scroll. I'm not telling you how to live your life. I know, I'm so passionate. I'm very blunt. Take it or leave it. I'm not trying to be mean. I'm trying to be like motivational. So like, hey guys. No, I'm just sick and tired of excuses. I was the queen of excuses. I was the queen of saying, I'm too tired to change my life. It's too hard. They can do it, but I can't. Blah, 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 blah. I was a victim to my circumstances because I let myself be. And I'm sick and tired of that life. I mean, like, I'm not living that life anymore. And like, cool. And that's why I'm telling you it's literally possible. Like, you don't need to live that way. Anyway, you're saying you don't have the time, but you have time to scroll for hours. If you still want to scroll, fine, scroll. But you can take an hour of that scrolling time to do something nice for yourself. An hour a day, every day. Even if this hour is simply, like, instead of scrolling on your phone for an hour, you do nothing for an hour. Doing nothing, like laying down, breathing, doing nothing, consuming no content, letting your mind air out, basically, will absolutely change your life. I know it sounds really unproductive. It is the complete opposite of unproductive. Technically, it's meditating, but we don't need to call it that if the word meditating is too intimidating for you. No, literally, give yourself an hour a day to do nothing. In this hour every day, instead of programming your mind with toxicity, you're letting the thoughts leave. Instead of cluttering your mind with information, you're letting it air out. You're letting yourself breathe. This fuels you. This allows for deep rest. This is an act of self-love. You're no longer suffocating your mind. That's just one idea. There's so many different ideas what you can do with this hour. But I'm saying literally, even if you don't have any energy, perfect. Do nothing. If you don't have any energy, do nothing. And I mean that. Rest is the most productive thing that you can do for yourself. If you don't have any energy, why are you consuming content? If you are burnt out, why are you putting more information into your brain? You are suffocating yourself. It's no wonder you're burnt out. It's no wonder you're depressed. It's no wonder you're a circumstance to your environment. Give yourself rest. Give yourself a break. Anyway, if you have more energy than no energy, then you could do the opposite. With this hour, reprogram your subconscious mind. Affirm the affirmations that you wish to affirm to yourself. Clean your environment. Decorate your environment. Change your environment to reflect what you want your internal to be. But you can't just change your external. The point of changing the external is to remind yourself of the internal. The internal is always what manifests. You must always tend to your mind. And finally, if you don't have an hour, I said an hour a day, every day. It doesn't need to be an hour. If you really, truly do not have the time, what you do have is 5 minutes a day, every day. And if you have 5 minutes a day, every day, you have 10 minutes a day, every day. Okay? This is my chicken nugget. You can do the same thing with this 10 minutes. Be intentional with your time. Be present with yourself. And act with love. Your life will change. Okay, to summarize, this life is a game. You are the main character. And you are the player. And the writer and the director. You got a lot of important roles here. What you are not is the victim to your circumstances. You have the power to change your life. You have the power to live your dream life. You have the power to control your internal environment, your internal circumstances. Everything internal is what creates the external. Your internal environment is what will be projected outwardly to you. Change your beliefs. Change your mindset. Change the content you allow yourself to consume. Change what your 5 senses are experiencing. All of these things you have control over. You're not a victim.
Oh my God,
You're not
really?
a victim to your circumstances.
No way.
You have the power to change your life. As long as you believe it.
Oh.
If you don't believe that, well, okay, then you're not going to change your life. I'm telling you, your beliefs create your reality.
Oh my God, you're so right.
If you're going to sit here and tell me, I don't believe any of this to be true. Watch how your life goes. Yeah, if you're going to tell me you don't believe any of this to be true, you don't believe that your beliefs create your reality, and you do believe that you're a victim to your circumstances, literally watch yourself suffer. I don't mean that in a mean way at all. I'm just saying it how it is. Because again, that's just a belief creating reality. If you are like not so sure about all of this, quantum physics proves this stuff. Okay? That's all I'm gonna say there, okay? Science proves this stuff to be true, okay? Okay. Now I love you. I do. I really do. I love you. I love you. It's time that you start loving yourself. It's time that you take the actions necessary to live your dream life. It's time that you let yourself live your dream life, or at least a better life than what you're living now, because you deserve it. You don't deserve to be depressed. You deserve to love your life, to enjoy your life. It is a blessing to be able to experience life. But if you're a victim to your circumstances, if you're depressed and burnt out, you're not going to feel that. You're not going to align with that. A blessing? Really? It's a blessing? I'm burnt out and depressed. Hate my life. Everything's awful. I feel awful all the time. I have no energy. Do you hear how you're speaking to yourself? Do you hear the thoughts that you're saying, the excuses that you're making? Drop them. Speak positively to yourself. Believe in yourself. Let go and have faith. Faith is what it really comes down to. But you are the one who needs to make the changes. Like, I can speak and speak and speak and speak and speak. I've probably been speaking for way too long in this video already, because I just want you to know that you are so powerful and you have the power to change your life. I'm giving you all of this. But these words are not going to do anything unless you believe them to be true and you care enough about yourself to implement what I'm telling you. I mean, I guess listening is the first step, because programming the subconscious mind. So I mean, like, yeah, if you're like watching content like this, genuinely, good job, congratulations, like you are on the right path. I promise, I promise, I promise, I promise, I promise. But if you've been watching content like this for a while and you're not making the changes, what you doing? You might have some beliefs you need to tend to. You might wanna look in here, figure out what's going on. You might wanna be like, wait, why am I not like taking the actions I need to take? Why am I not meditating? Oh, am I like afraid of what's in my head? Oh, awkward. Why am I afraid of what's in my head? Oh, I have to meditate and find out? Oh, okay, maybe I should do that. Yeah, maybe you should. Anyway, I've been talking for way too long. Point is, you have to care enough about yourself. And you can if you program your mind to believe that you care about yourself. I know I'm being redundant, but honestly, I'm just programming your subconscious mind to believe in yourself. So if I'm being redundant, that is okay. Okay, I love you so much. If you enjoyed this video, please provide me with a thumb up. I was gonna just say a thumb and then I realized thumbs can go both directions. I mean, if you didn't like this video, fine, thumb it down, whatever. Okay. Leave me a comment down below. Tell me, how are you gonna change your life? What beliefs are you going to program your mind with? What habits are you going to implement into your life? What changes are you going to make? What can you do to live your dream life? Any change, big or small, they're all invited. Okay. I love you so much, and I will see you next time. Bye. Did you like the video? Give it a thumb up.